something, a very special section. Recently there is some incidents happened in my company. All right. Well, I'm doing, reporting, emailing because I'm from an international company. So every day we need to send a report, and then to China, to US, and even to UK. And other than that, our server actually is located at US. Now, there's one day, it happened recently, maybe because, our ID guy warned me, I need to attend the session, this session. What happened actually is that while we're doing the report, nicely with the copy, online, and arranging the production schedule, and all of a sudden, just pop, blackout. I thought it's blackout. So after that, we just looked around, the light, everything, the electricity is on. Only my computer, my notebook is totally blacked out. And we got a shock. What happening? And we call our IT guy. Hey, IT guy, what happened? Please, we need to submit report in one end. Actually, it happened recently. It's one end. And everybody are rushing. So the IT department are struggling their head. They call the US because it's due to the time difference. They call US, and then US, wake up in the midnight, try to look into it. And end up, they take 1 month. 1 month to resume the server. So this is something I think is common nowadays, and I think a lot of companies may happen. You might face the same problem. Expediter, the forwarder, they encounter this as well. That's why all the shipment information get lost. Even because for us, we have a very close connection with Expediter. So that's why it caused a very serious impact to the company, not in terms of the money only, but in terms of all the manpower, the time, and so on. So what we are lucky today in the fact that we have Tony Lim, who are the experts who are here today to guide you, the prevention and the precautions, especially in your company. And especially because now today it's very common in all the company, the factory, and so on. So Tony today, he are going to help us to recognize, respond, and recover from the cyber threat. He is using the simple but powerful 3A. Tony, powerful 3A means awareness. We need to be aware about it, correct? Awareness. Secondly, associate. Build internal partnership. Thirdly, action. Respond smartly. What action you require? All right. So today's session, believe me, it won't be boring. It won't be filled, with all the IT, jargon words and so on. Oh. So he has been trying to create a lot of fun activity for you to let you aware and understand. So without further delay, let's welcome Tony.
Hi. Good afternoon. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. Thanks for coming. So today for Chinese, celebrating the Tumbling Festival, right? And also the school holiday start, and also the coming Monday is a holiday, right? Celebrate the Agong birthday, right? So at this time, Saturday, 2 p.m., and you're able to attend here. Please give yourself a clap. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. So this is a 4-hour session. Okay. So I understand the today, right? It's very challenging for all of us to come here. So I will try to wrap it up by 6. Of course, hopefully will be earlier than 6 o'clock to finish up, right? So that you all can go back to celebrate. Yeah. So can I get your permission? Is it okay to stay until 5:30? Okay, okay. Yeah, thanks for bear with me. Okay, so yeah, thanks for Minnie, right, for your introduction and also your sharing, right. Okay, so first of all, right, yeah, I think some of you probably may not know each other, right. Can we have this session like just to walk around maybe and to get to know each other by asking the 3 questions. What a question is up to you. Yeah. Okay. Can we maybe start now? Right. Yeah. Okay, time's up. Okay. 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 Yeah, please sit down. Okay. Okay, just now I noticed that some of you actually asked more than 3 questions, right? Um, maybe I noticed that Shekun just now I think you talked to Shekau, right?
Yeah.
So I think asking for 3 questions. I think it's more than 3 questions, right? Maybe can I know what kind of question that you?
Your name, where you work, and then after you tell me about the work, then I interested to know more about the job. Is that and then which type of segment that he is selling lah.
Oh, very good.
And if have
Yeah.
opportunity lah, we can cover it.
Okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, thanks for sharing. Yeah, so why want to ask the question, right? Because today, talk about cybersecurity, a lot of fraud call, right? So the people via the online or via the the scam call, right? They can mimic, right, the other person and try to take the information, right? So that is important, right? You have to get to know each other by face to face, right? Instead of just via the online, right, to communicate with each other. Because through face to face, you can know his reaction directly. If via online nowadays it can use a technology like via the AI also, right? So it's hardly you can differentiate whether it's a real one or whether it's an AI person, right? Okay, so in today, the hyper-connected and fast-evolving digital world, right? Your organization or even whether you are running an enterprise business or you are running a small business, SME business, your organization's success is increasingly tied to how well you protect your digital asset, right? From sensitive customer data information, proprietary system, and financial record and strategic plan. Every piece of your digital landscape is potential target for a cyber criminal. And cyber threat today is no longer just limited to the large corporation. Small and medium enterprise are equally, if not more, are vulnerable due to the limited resources and weaker defenses, right? So the impact of the single breach can be catastrophic, or another word, disaster. In bahasa malapetaka, right? Right. So it's not just affecting the financial performance, right? But the more important is the brand reputation, regulatory compliance, right? Just now, Mini share, okay, the downtime 1 month. But the impact is, another impact is the customer trust, right? So in today's session, on this unleashing the power to safeguard your corporate digital landscape, right? It will empower you with the practical knowledge, strategies, and tools to help you to build resilience in your organization, cyber resilience in your organization, right? So no matter you are the businessman, or you are the IT professional, or you are just a normal employee that handle the sensitive customer sensitive data, it will be matters in cybersecurity. Okay, so together today we'll explore the few topics over here, right? How understanding the cybersecurity landscape, assessing your digital vulnerability, develop a robust cybersecurity strategy, implement cyber defense solution, and building a culture of cybersecurity. And yeah, just now Mini also helped me introduce already. Yeah, so the 3A here is we always awareness, but what is the next after awareness, right? We need to connect it, associate it, right? You must have a mission, right? And then after that, you must take action, okay? Is there any other question? Yeah. Okay, so if not, we'll go through the first module, right? Okay, so this is the statistics as of last year, right? 2024. Okay, if you see here the fraud, right, is the highest among the categories, right? Few hundred case average every month. So what are the fraud here is including the phishing, right? Including the scam call, right? Which I will go into the next few slides. So what is ransomware attack? Do you watch, I think you watch movie, right? Kidnapper, kidnap the children or kidnap the rich person and then ask for the ransom, right? So usually what is the ending? Will you suggest to pay the ransom, or you choose to report to a police, right? And which approach do you think, right? Whether you think that you want to pay the ransom or you report to a police, right? What is your choice? If let's say the kidnap your maybe your loved one, someone kidnap your loved one, ask for the ransom. What you will do? Report police. Sure. Okay.
I don't have
Yeah.
money to pay.
Yeah. So yes, actually, report to a police or report to the authority is the right approach, right? Instead of you paying the ransom, right? Okay, so yeah, there are few news here, right? One of Kaspersky is one of these IT software. Okay, so there is a statistic claim that there 153% rise, right, in 2024. And recently, right, in the ASEAN summit, so our minister Govind Singh also mentioned that the 78% spike in ransomware cases. Right. So yeah, just now I share a type of fraud. These are the common type of fraud: phishing, okay, impersonation and spoofing, fraudulent website, job scam, right, bogus email, business email compromise scam. Yeah, so of course later I will share that some of it I have experienced it. I have experienced it. Yeah. So this fraud type often is they leverage on the social engineering. What is a social engineering, right? Just like always you heard about the phone, the scam call, right? They use maybe use a psychology. They probably use that relate to your relative, right, or someone, right, that you know, and try to like maybe to gather information, or some ask you maybe like example transfer the money, and so on, right? So these are called social engineering tactics, right? So in today we can't avoid, right, because in the fast evolving digital world, right, and more people right now they don't actually buy things using the money. They're using the e-wallet, right? So and they are using the cashless stuff, right? To do all the transaction. So when you use a cashless to do a transaction, right? Then do you ever think that how the technology or at the back end, how safe is it, right? Not safe, right? This is what the initially right, we use a touch and go, right? They are or Boost or Grab, they always offer a lot of the promotion, right? After that, when more and more people use the e-wallet, then they started introduce the what, wallet safe, right? Yeah, so this will be the trend, right? Nothing is free, right? So you need to have to protection, right? To protect, if let's say a touch and go, right, your e-wallet. Okay, so okay, phishing is like someone, okay, if let's say in the company, someone they probably like uh, they will send out email, right, that ask you to do this, click this link, click that link, right? So how do you know whether this is a real one or whether it's a unreal one or scam one? How do you differentiate? Right? Okay, there's always a few way to differentiate. Sometimes the wording, right? They can use the font is very an abnormal form. There's one way to differentiate. And then the spelling, the sentence sometimes is like uh, very rojak, or it's like there is a spelling mistake. So you can, when you see that mostly is actually scam, right? So let me maybe to share to play one video, okay, a short film.
Good morning, Brianna.
No one has the conference room reserved, right?
It's all yours.
Awesome, just double checking. Thanks.
Hi, excuse me?
Good morning, how can I help you?
I'm here to check in with Brianna Lewis. I have an appointment with her at 10.
Your name?
John.
This is Brianna. Hi, your 10 o'clock is here? Okay, thanks. Give me just a minute. Are you having any computer issues this morning?
I don't think so.
Because every time I try opening these files, I get some sort of a strange error message. I guess I'll have to call the IT department. Brianna will be with you in just a moment.
Thank you. We'll come started as soon as possible. Let's go.
We're getting activity on the client portal. Let's put it up on the screen.
I'm on it.
Dr. Milagro looking up.
It looks like an attempted ransomware attack.
It's coming from this computer source.
Let's put a stop to it. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on, guys, come on. Close this meeting.
And confirm, the attack has been blocked and reversed.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brianna.
No one has the conference room reserved, right?
It's all yours.
Awesome, just double checking. Thanks. Hi, your 10 o'clock is here? John, so good to see you.
Absolutely, looking forward to this.
I'm so glad you can make it in.
Oh, me too.
Great job, everyone.
Okay. Okay, so from just now the video, what happened? What happened if just now? Okay, just now initially he click the link, right? Then all the files change already. So what happened is just now the manager, because the customer is coming, he want to present. So what is going to happen if, let's say, the at the back, I mean the SOC team, Security Operations Center, they are not able to resolve? What will be the consequences? Right? Imagine you are the customer. Sorry? Loss. Yes. Are you saying that the it will be lost the trust?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it is right. Loss loss of trust, someone. And what else besides the loss of trust? Yeah, loss of the data then relate to the business. Lost the yes, loss of business, which means you lost the revenue, right? Right. Just imagine that you want to do a presentation to your customer, right? And you're facing this problem, right? So you not only just lost a customer trust, you probably lost a deal, right? Yeah. So we always say that today cybersecurity is not just the technology, it's business imperative. Okay, so of course from Malaysia government, right, they are also having a lot of this enforcement, right? So this is one of the, I mean, for whoever who like to spread the fake news, for example, so there will be the notice from government, and it will be, right, it will be maybe the consequences, it will be get punished, right, and possible it will go to the jail. Okay, impersonating and spoofing, right? There's someone, impersonation is someone is like to pretend, they pretend to someone else, right? To pretend the CEO, for example, right? To get the information. Fraudulent website, okay? So this is example like, I'm not sure whether you experience, right? www.maybank.com.my, they erupt to very similar the Maybank. I'm not saying that Maybank to you could be other website, but it will reroute to other similar website, but it's a fake website. Yeah. So this is called a fraudulent website. Job scam. Yeah. I just share with you my experience. Last year, I actually received the job scam email. They even give the offer letter, right? The offer letter is actually it work in the Dubai, and they come up with the package is super attractive. They include all the allowances. All the allowances are, I mean, your and then your travel. You 1 year you can allow come back to Malaysia 1 time or 2 times. I can't recall that lah. But I share with my wife also the this offer letter. So after that, what I did is I delete that email already. Else I will share with you. But it's quite similar. You say we can hire you. So I not even attend the interview. So it is impossible, right? Someone hire you without go through this process. HR, right? no, I know PB is from the HR background, right? Yeah, so it's too good to be true, right? Bogus email is someone you see in your Yahoo mail, right? You have the spam function. So that's where of course the Yahoo mail will try to filter in the spam mail, right? And business email compromise scam is right. This is more related to a business. This one I also experienced. I also experienced before. Okay, in last year, my boss, right? He actually, someone actually used. I don't know how come I mentioned, use his name and then text me and email me and then ask me to like asked me to do certain thing. I can't really recall the content, but it's something is like related to, it's about this KPI, the annual review performance. So in order that we have to encourage to the employee, so you please help to like purchase purchase something like the digital card as a reward, as an award to those employees that has been working hard in the past 1 year. So then how I actually know whether this is scam or not? I call my boss, verify, always verify, right? Don't assume, always verify. So I call my boss, then my boss said, no, I didn't give this instruction. So that's why this is very obvious, it's a fraud already. So okay, this is one of the tools, right, that you can actually to check whether your email address is in the breach or not. Maybe let me to show you. Is there anyone want to give me your email address to check here? Okay, I will use my one as an example. So you see here, there are two data breach. You show the two data breach. So in detail, it will show that what breach in the Twitter, right? Another one is Adobe. So what does it mean? Maybe it's because nowadays, it's very normal, very common that when you go to the certain website, they will ask you to sign in to get the free trial, all this, right? So when you log in using your Gmail, all that, then it will capture all your personal information, right? So including you see the email address, the password, right, username. Or anyone want to check, want to see? But if not, you all can go to this website. You all check yourself. If you all have zero database, which means your email address is very secure, right? Yeah, sorry, your.
How can I trust it? I mean, that is like, I hear of Kaspersky and
Yeah.
a few others, right?
Yeah.
But then this one I've never heard of. They might be also scammers. So,
Okay.
how do you verify that?
Okay, very good question, right? Very good question. So you are saying, your question is whether this website is a trusted source. Am I right? Okay. Actually, there are a lot of the sources you can check, right? So why I look for this one, because I have gone through the training similar, and then my instructor actually showed this, right? Yeah. So yeah. But of course, there are other there are other websites. Sometimes you can verify to see the rating. You can verify whether this source is trusted or not. Right? But from my way, I trust this because from my sifu, from my instructor also. Yeah. So am I answer the question? Okay. Thank you. Yes. Your question.
S is secure? Is it like that? How do you recognize the website?
Good question. So your question is asking the HTTPS. Okay, so HTTPS is a secure HTTP.
So it's not spam or anything?
It is more secure compared without S, HTTP. So if you see HTTPS, is usually is secure. Yeah. So if right now, nowadays, it's very seldom you see the HTTP without S. Yeah, so this has become a standard already, HTTPS. If you see the website is HTTP, then be careful. Right, sometimes it will maybe trigger something here that is not trusted. It pop out, it's not trusted sources, so on. Right. Yeah. So am I answer your question? Thank you. Yeah. I have another email address. Let me see the. Okay, just now I show it's a two data breach, right? But of course, if you input your company email address, usually it's more secure compared to your personal email. If there is a case, that is very normal because your company definitely you have your own IT team and your own infra team, right? So this one 18 data breach. I'm not surprised with this because I roughly know that my email address will hit this kind of data breach. Yeah.
So what do you do about it? I mean, if you have 200 data breaches, what do you do next?
Good question. So what is next on this? Just want to share with you one example. Are you using Facebook? Or no? Any one of you using a Facebook? Yeah. Okay. So in Facebook, there are a lot of privacy settings, right? You can actually to tighten out all the privacy setting in the Facebook. That will actually reduce your exposure. So if come back to here, what is next after I see the 18 data breach here is, of course, I will see that which site I get breached. Oh shit, this is a LinkedIn, right? So I probably need to go to LinkedIn, the privacy setting there to check, to tighten up, right? And what else? Right. Shop back, you see. Right. Okay, I don't sure later if I go to the website, right? Okay, but in general, okay, so it can actually you once you know that example, like let's say a shop app, then you go to a website and you go to the privacy setting and then you try to tighten up. Or another way is if you didn't use a shop app example, then you just uninstall. Because nowadays, like we go everywhere, sometimes we want to maybe get a free gift, then we register the account or what. Then after that we just leave the username there, right? So that could be a risk as well. Yeah. Okay. There are the common type of the cyber attack here, right? We talk about. So today the cyber attack is like just now in my earlier I mentioned. It's not just about target for bank or you think it target enterprise. I'm the SME. I run my business own, maybe just a few people only, not important right? So I don't care. But that's not really true, right? Because the cyber attack can be happen to everyone, right? But of course, we later we also will discover right your risk and your impact, right? So talk about the cyber attack, right? Usually this malware or this hacker, right? They want to steal the information, right? The sensitive information. So for example, all your username, your password, all this, right? So that's why sometimes this is also will be against with your PDPA, Personal Data Act. Right? So like if let's say you go to shopping mall, nowadays you see everyone ask you apply credit card. my recommendation is try not to lah, right? Try not to just apply the credit card in those shopping mall, right? Not just because of get the free gift, all these you probably will causing leaking your information, because all these agent all these people standing in the shopping mall, they are not actually just represent one bank only. They are the agent, middleman. They can actually represent multiple banks, and you don't know that what they're going to do with your this application, right? They can just maybe use for other purpose. We do not know. Anyone hobby is fishing? Raise your hand. So the sound is very similar. Fishing also. So this fishing is like there are few type of fishing spear fishing, clone fishing, and whaling, right? So whaling, of course, is target those high profile like those maybe the minister, right? Maybe those like Robert Koch, right? The top 10 richest men in Malaysia or in the world. Those are high profile in the organization, right? And spear fishing is if you gather the information, right? I mean, if you gather information about the target, right, through the email or through maybe through the phone and so on, right? Clone is copy, right? So attack DDoS. DDoS here is a distributor denial of service, right? So what is that about? Okay, so do you still remember that during the COVID time, you all use a MySejahtera, right, to get the DOS, the injection. Then somehow it's like you all cannot get it. So what happened? Right, you cannot get in. So is it because of DDoS attack? Not. So okay, so the one is because of the server busy, because the limitation of the server. So DDoS is also quite similar. The result is it will be unaccessible. But the one called unaccessible is due to the hacker or the unknown person is trying to like launch the attack 1,000,000 kind of session within 1 or 2 seconds, right? If you log the password, you log in 1, 2, the one you get error, login error, that is not called the DDoS attack. DDoS attack can be 1,000,000. They launch 1,000,000 session within a short period of time, right? And the end result is you will not be able to access to the server. So 0 day, what I mean the 0 day? Also, again, I relate to the COVID. So when COVID happened that time, there's no, right, there's no curve. We have to wait for the injection, right? So before the injection, at that period, what we do, we wear mask. That's the only way. So same thing is applied into the 0 days. Here is there's no patch, there's no update, right, when the attack happens. So that's why it's called the 0 day attack, right? So another example, right? Any of you are still using the like Windows 7 or below, right? No, right? So what is the version? Sorry, just I see. What is the version right now? Common version.
The latest is now Windows 10 already. End of life, so now it's 11.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, you are right. So Windows 11. But there still have someone is still using the Windows 7. Or even someone is using the, during my time, the Windows 2000, right? Right. So then what is the consequences if you use those, like just now the Lin mentioned that end of life? What is that about to you if you are not the IT savvy? What does that mean? It means that if you use something at end of life, means that there's no patch on the software, right? So when there's no patch on the software, actually the hacker like that very much. They like to aim those like Windows. Windows is vulnerable, right? Especially like those like end of life, so that there will be one of the target for them to looking at, right? So that's why we always encourage, of course, you use the latest patch also to avoid all these zero-day attacks. Okay, SQL injection, this is a password, right? So right now today, right, the password is always like what alpha character. You have to include the special character also, right, to avoid this SQL injection, right? So if you put something easier, then it will be easy to hijack your password, right? And also this is the cross-site scripting. This at the back, it inject those malicious code, and it become it turn to your website, turn to the different. Example, maybe the abc.com.my, suppose it show that the ABC character, but after you inject the malicious code, it turn haywire, turn the funny thing come out, or even unaccessible, right? Maybe I show you another movie, another short film.
You don't know these people, but they've spent the last 10 months getting to know everything about you, your colleagues, and your company. They've been quietly scanning and mapping your networks, collecting credentials, and identifying the critical data they want to exploit, all without being noticed. Until today. Three.
And a what? Hey, you about ready to get out of here?
No, another exciting night of event triage and analysis.
Sounds thrilling. Try not to have too much fun.
Yeah.
Hey, have a good weekend.
You too. Hey Meg, before you go, did you see this email from the cyber threat intel provider?
Wait, what?
Okay, let me check some sim logs.
Is this accurate?
Who disabled the log feed from the server? All the IDSs are down too.
Yeah, you need to get Reynolds on the phone. Now!
I promise, I'm leaving now. I'm sorry, I got tied up. I know the reservations are at 8. Don't worry, I'll be there. Honey, I'm gonna have to call you back. What's wrong?
Bruce, this looks like a major compromise. The cyber threat intel provider found a sample of our data for sale on the dark web. As I was going to confirm the sample, I found that the IDSs and the logs are down.
Yeah, it gets worse. Our public-facing websites are going offline. Employee data, client data, email servers, account numbers. It's all up for sale to the highest bidder if we don't pay now. What do you want us to do? Bruce, what do you want us to do?
Checkmate.
Go to severity level 1. Recall the team. I want forensics all over this. I'll notify leadership and meet you in the SOC. Got a long night ahead of us.
So the first part of the just now the film is those are people are hacker, right? And actually it does you see a lot of happen on this attack. It actually much more earlier, maybe 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months earlier, they already inside in your network already, right? They try to, but of course they will just scanning, they will just observe, and they waiting the right time to attack, right? So, and then the second part, you see that is a life of IT people, right? Cyber security. Early promise want to go back, then suddenly got all these, right? The ad hoc tasks I need to solve, right? And you see that it happened that is considered also a very serious already, because the internet, I mean the website all unable to access, right?
Does
So
that happen often? That, selling people's data?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Talk about Malaysia, just 2 months ago, the MAHP also happened, the cyber attack. Yeah. So yeah, it's a very good question. Yeah. The later, of course, we look at the MAHP, the case study. Happened 2 months ago. This APT, not APASIA, right? This is stand for Advanced Persistent Threat. So, as what I mentioned, the hacker will go through all this stage, right? What you see the news here today breach, but it probably few months ago, it already breached already. They already access to your network. They're scanning and the lateral movement, right, across your network, and to observe your behavior before they launch the attack. Yeah, yeah. This is the case study, right? Just I mentioned the MAHP, the 2 months ago, right? I think there is someone in the news. It come out, right? Someone called our prime minister, right? Then our to ask for ransom, or how many million, or 10 million, or what, I can't recall. But our prime minister is very firm, say no way, right? So that again is just now mentioned that never try to tolerate, agree with paying the ransom to solve the issue, right? But yes, it did. It did. It caused the delay. I mean the flight also delay. Yeah, it happened.
How do you find out where the source of that crime happened? I mean, is it a local operation, or was it from overseas?
Sorry, your just
The crime, the attack was done by whom? Did they find out who did it?
Okay. In the news, they actually publish, they say that it's asked for the ransom. But of course, they never disclose that the internal, all this, from where the attack, right? That is still investigate. But what the message they share in the newspaper, they publish is the Anwar, our Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, is actually reject to pay the ransom, right? course, that after that they will do a series of investigation, but of course they didn't publish out what kind of the investigation. But then when it happened, this kind of attack, right, it will affect, like just now, what is the loss, those flight delay, right? And also, of course, it will reputation, right? Earlier I mentioned that reputation also.
Once you pay a ransom, every others will come along also.
Yes, true. Yeah. So this is another case study. SC is Security Commission. This is happened in April, right? Also, there are report the few brokers identify the few client login, unauthorized access, right? So this what this can be happen. Imagine just assume that we don't know what happened inside. What this can be happen? It actually can be due to many possibility, right? Just now I mentioned the social engineering, right? The password, you never change your password, right? Or some people like to write the password in the piece of paper there. That could be also cause someone, right? They're able to see the password and then they're able to unauthorized access, right? But the consequences of happen all these things is of course it will actually it will cause a certain damage, right? That's why from SC Security Commission they are very tight in this regulatory compliance. Right? Another one, this one is a bank also, right? It actually experienced a sophisticated phishing attack. This is happened in 2023, right? So the consequences, of course, is the affected to the customer database, right? So and for this case, the bank actually they have actually tried to recover. So that's why it's very important that you need to have a backup, right? You need to have a backup strategy also. Right. So yeah, is there any question on our current digital landscape? Right. No, we have to be optimistic, right? Lives go on. Right? Okay. Yeah. And how do we assess the vulnerability? So vulnerability is, right? Every business, whether you're a large organization, small business, is a target, right? So, and the area of vulnerability is people, process, and technology. Out of these three, I would say the people are most vulnerable. You will agree or not? Right? Because people have emotion, right? People emotional. If you say technology, no. Process, fixed. Process is depend how you define your process. But the people is the most difficult way to control, right? Just how we talk about the social engineer, right? The psychology, right? So just in the IT, I mean those days, right? I as an engineer, right? Some of the user feedback, hey, I cannot access to the website. I cannot. What happened? Huh? Come to me. Then after that, we find out that they never plug in the cable, the network cable. Right now, we are all use wireless. Those days, you need to connect the network cable. So this is, I mean, from our industry, I mean, IT people will say that this is user problem. Okay, so that's why the people, I mean, I would say is the most vulnerable among three. So because people are poorly trained, or sometimes that the people trained, But after that, no action, right? Didn't take action or still remain the same habit, same behavior, right? And then people are not motivated. People are malicious. How, example, if let's say, I mean, in organization, it happened, no, when this employee, after he leave the organization, maybe due to some reason he's not happy with the organization, then he try to sabotage. Yeah, this happen also, right? So that's why when he sabotage, he will try to do all the funny thing, right? So these are people are malicious. Okay, so okay, this is a group activity. Okay, I want you all to think about the 12-character password, include the mixed uppercase, lowercase number, and special characters. Okay, each of team will have the 2 attempts, right? So example, you see, example, if I just type 11111, maybe 2 seconds it will reach. So you need to think about you think a password. If someone think a password 12 character, 12, that it will take a longest time to crack the password, that the team will be the winner. Okay, so shall we start now? Maybe I give maybe a 2-3 minutes. So 12 character include a mix of uppercase, lowercase, number, and special characters. So who have finished? Let me know. Then we'll try. Each team have 2 attempts. Each team have 2 attempts. So any team has finished? Twelve, 12. Mix of uppercase, lowercase, number, and special characters. Okay, you first. Let me. Can I take this one? 1M. 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 YR small. PA 5, right? 5. WORD. 34,000 years. So next team, challenge. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Okay.
Wait, let me think this.
So who done already? Done already? Okay hả? Đó, 34,000 here hả? Chắc là W capital, right? W capital. Okay. T is capital. 5 Jack 3 2. Oh, so 34,000. Oh. Say again. Yeah. You're done? One. Which one? This one? J. J dollar sign 1 2 TLALM 36 minus S capital. Yeah. J, right? Dollar sign 1 2 TL TL ALM 36 minus S. Wow. Correct. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 Hey, extra one more, hey. Correct. Come. One, come. Why? I want to verify. J. Yeah. Dollar sign 1 2 TL or H? This is TL or H? This one. Oh, S. Oh, okay. That's great. J. Dollar sign 1 2 H ALM 36 minus S.
400 years, 34,000 years.
Okay. Okay, second round. See who can. Second round. Done. I'll challenge. Second round. Wow, this one. B. This is what? Oh, okay, this character. This is what character? This close bracket minus 1 HA. This one is 0 or what? O. Capital O. $400,000 year. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. 400,000 year. So, oh, you want to enter? Enter. What was it? 400 years only. What? Wait, is it 12? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. 11 only.
Oh, I missed out the underscore. Okay. So, 400, 4,000.
Also 34,000. Okay. 34. So the team 3. Oh, you want to key in? Let you key in. You key already.
Okay, try.
12 ah. Yeah. Okay. Wow. What kind of game? Huh?
19 seconds, 1 minute. Ready? 6 months. 52. 5,000.
Correct or not? So we got 2 teams tied. Okay, so no, it's okay lah. It's okay. So the winner you all share around. Share around. Okay. Who is the winner is not the objective of this game. So what is the objective of this game is there's nowadays very common that you all need to always change the password, and then you all need to come up the password that meet the criteria, 12 character, right? Just how the mixed with the special characters, numbers, and so on, right? Because everyone, including me, it's very normal. Sometimes, wow, we have to always think about change password. Sometimes we will just use our birthday or our wife or whoever lah, as a password, right? But sometimes this could be very risky, very dangerous also. So that's why in some organization, right, they have a policy. Every 3 months, you need to change the password. And then nowadays, the password alone is not sufficient. There's another tools, we call it MFA, multi-factor authentication. When you transfer via the bank online, right, it will prompt you the OTP, right, one-time password, right? So it's a double layer of protection. It's become common already, right? So example like just now you see certain password you just a few minutes it will crack because I just put 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So through this exercise, actually the objective is to encourage you to put as difficult password as possible, right? Few years ago, I think everyone's still a bit reluctant, right, to resist talking about cloud solution. But in fact, that the cloud solution we have been in our daily life, we have been exposed to the cloud for many years ago, right? Since this Yahoo Mail or those earlier days, right? We use the Hotmail, MSN Mail. This is actually a cloud already, right? This is a cloud solution. So of course, when the cloud here means your data actually is stored in somewhere else, right? It's not stored in the on-prem, right? So then, how secure is the cloud? That could be a so-called question, right? Whether you all are aware that your Yahoo at the back, how the infrastructure protect, is it secure or not, right? And how the vulnerability are exploited. So just now I played the movie. So you see the hacker, they already inside the network already. they just wait for the right time to execute it, right? To inject the malicious code or whatever. So usually there are few phases. They try to like gathering the information first, right? And then followed by scanning your network. Right? Then then after that they want to gain the access, the privilege escalation, which means that they probably want to like get in the privilege role-based assessment, you have the administrator password, you have the power user, and so on. So then at this stage, they try to get the administrator password, the one who have the super admin, so that they're able to access those critical website, right? And they wait for the right timing to execute before they try to further exploit it, right? So and the last, of course, they will steal the data, right? So okay, the assessment outcome here is, of course, you need to document all the risks, and later we'll talk more about the risk in our next module, and then the threat and vulnerability identification. You need to identify what type of threat, right? So that you will know the what approach to adopt or what approach to counter the threat. You need to analyze the risk and prioritize the risk, right? Not all the risk is critical. I believe there are some risks to you is not maybe is it's a medium risk or it's a low risk, right? Yeah. So we have covered the module, the second module. So now right now is 3:30. Can we have a break for 15 minutes? Yeah, I have prepared some light refreshment. Feel free to help yourself. Yeah.
So they want the chocolate first.
Wow, 刚好3:30。啊，这个还不。就話佢哋拍緊而家有溫來嘅乜嘢啊？No, no, no. Refreshment, you have. Refreshment. You know, she's from Info 3, IT also. Ồ, mai lúc thành công à. Yeah, các bạn hãy ngon tầm lên festival à. 跟住8日又阿公個 day 啊。其實頭先我一 start 嘅時候我就講咗，thank you very much， thank you。thank you 啊，thank you 啊，thank you 啊，thank you 啊。啊？要不要 stop 先啊？不要跑。
你要走啊，就是你要走完才知道时间到了。
哦。对。我还是很多想，有一些我自己也忘记了。啊。你这样就好了。 Have your face off?
Yeah lah, familiar lah.
I like this one also. Have your face off.
Yeah lah, scare me lah. Cyber security lah, we must come and learn. Good ah. Yeah, they all thought that password not easy to hack.
I try to do a bit different because I see previously all they do a soft skill. Hả? Hey, thank you. Thank you. 我係想攞 certification 嘅，因為呢個係舊年嘅，我係即係想攞 certification 嘅。
咁家係全部有4個人
我嘅老婆有我媽都喺嗰度有我2個女喺嗰度我冇 blast 我嘅 community 嘛，好似我 Facebook 有我老細喺度，冇理由我俾我老細知係我兩個，仲有2個企住都係大嘅，係我老婆。大跟住嚟啦，細嘢隔離嗰個。
係上次你見到我啱出世
啱出世我跑嘅時候。
係咯。
其實係去大馬沙又可以巴，呢度都可以巴應該 OK 啦，快樂應該 OK 啊，係啊，
都係 OK 啊，因為呢度係 weekday 嘛。
thanks 我冇 plus， 我唔敢 plus 去 committee， 因為我 Facebook 有我老細喺入邊，嗰啲咩，我啦嗰啲IC2嗰啲話冇，嗰啲全部咁勁嘅，因為我係嚟拎，我要拎 certificate， 因為我 objective 我要 just complete it 拎 certificate， 坐後邊個係 assessor 嚟嘅，冇啦，我都係同大家學啦。我要拎到我一個 HRDF 嘅嗰個 certificate， 另一個就係我嘅嗰個 IPMA 呢個，而家呢個係 member 嘛，我要 complete 呢個 exercise 同埋我先可以
做 training 啦，即係 training 係你公司 training 啦，嗰啲係你即係啲就
我做呢個可以 apply 兩個室咗嘛，所以我要有recording，所以我要有 audience。
我喺度打電腦咁攞個 certificate 先可以咁多。
你要有人聽啊！即係如果你要做 trainer 或者你要 go through 你要 go through 啲 assessment 啊嘛。
但係呢個 topic 係
any topic 嘅，睇你話你好似你要講你好寫嗰啲，你可以講啊。
我係冇個 training 係好咯。
過好多年咗咯，係啊，好多年啦，
點解呢個係你自己做啦？你成熟嘅人做呢個？
我自己做啊，我自己揾晒呢個咯，跟住呢個係呢個地方咪我揾咯，揾呢個地方
這樣講，如果多
有一个 folder 啊，
我在这边哦，
啊，可以
打
可以
开你的 baseline 哦，
啊
那你们看谁可以帮我拍的，
啊，用我的
看到你的 activity
啊，对啊，好像你可以帮我拍照嘛，我相机啊，
你有这
拍照
个雷不去吗？
啊，
那个 Domino Good 啊，递上来也没有错。
是啊，好啊好，来给我拍照啊，
我们刚刚帮你拍摄。
我知道，还要，我知道，只要
录的时候啊，拍照啊。要放椅子吗？不用哦，要对的。刚刚我们也是这样站住啊。站着啊 ，OK。其实有一些我都忘记了，哇，那东西没有，那东西真的不能 perfect 哦，一定会，一定都是。但是你现在有做那些 video 啊那些 OK 啊，我记得这个不一样啊。有时候就是要做跟你们，因为我直接我是 attend 那些 soft skill 嘛，所以我就没有可以的 benchmark，所以我才会一直想啊，可能啊。ID 是不一样的。啊，这个是最后看嘛，啊，其实这个也是学啊，对吗？最后才给的啊。可以。My daughter is too, and my wife. This is my wife. Okay. 啊，14 years old 而已哦，我14 and 12。啊。She is same industry. Yeah. OK。可以安排这个，我叫我的女儿啊。
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
臨時唔使起呢個收啊。好的，我要去後面那邊。
Well, I think it's a very interesting topic,
Thank you.
but
Thank you.
it's so big, so wide.
Yes,
And,
it is. Cybersecurity is very wide. That's why
such a wide thing, but you can see from one
Really.
just general overall.
Yep.
Like I'm saying, oh, people in IT are very busy now.
Yeah.
Right? And can I ask you, on your phone, you know how you have that bank app on your phone? How secure is it?
Bank app. Of course, bank, they always will implement the best fit of the technology.
The best.
The best, yeah. So they have everything from the back end they have. But of course, still, sometimes you will still see the bank or have this breach or that breach, right? Because when the technology is advanced, your hacker also advanced.
Yes.
And then hacker, just now, the most difficult thing is what? Social engineering. It can be due to the engineering. It can be due to your people. People can be from internal. This is very hard to handle. From internal.
Oh, internal.
Ex-employee.
Yeah.
That's why you very unlikely, very impossible you can prevent.
Yes.
You just
Have to take
best.
cautions.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, can we have quickly to take a good photo? Yeah.
Group photo, who will take? Come.
Go.
Group photo. Maybe this should be the right place. Yeah.
Fine, yeah. There. Alan. Yeah, take a photo. Huh? Oh.
It's okay, right?
Yeah.
I thought Susan wants this Steven, Dr. Steven also. Yeah. It's okay, what? Actually, I'm short, so I have to stand up here. Maybe no, the center.
No need.
Hey, cameraman. 拍照。快点，不要那个。快。OK 啊。
来，我站旁边。我站后面。
不要。
可以吗？可以拍好来啊。拍自己。喂，
来，你帮我那个。
OK， 再来一个freestyle 啊。
拍好来。
freestyle。好的。OK。
OK。OK。嗱。Okay, now we are going to talk about the strategy, right? So, in order to protect your digital landscape, you always need to be weighed between risk and dollar cent, right? So, if let's say the risk is very high to your organization, of course you need to spend you need to invest the right amount of the money to protect your asset, right? So the key foundation of a cybersecurity strategy is, of course, it will depend on your business goal. What is your business goal, right? If let's say your business is purely, you're not transforming, you are everything still using the 555, no, right, to do all the transaction, right? Then okay, right, you can just ignore all this already. But the trend is, right, like just how we talk about the everyone is using the e-wallet. You cannot run away, right? Everything now we talk about the digitalization, right? So that is a very important that you need to have your strategy on your cybersecurity. And of course, also depend on which industry, right? Certain industry, like the banking, they need to comply to PCI DSS, payment card, this information, right? And then like certain organization, they need to comply to the ISO and so on. If the food one, they need to comply to the HIPAA. HIPAA is a health one or food protocol. Okay, so every industry they have their own compliance and regulatory. Okay, so now we'll play a game. This is also again a team, a group game. This is a cybersecurity strategy game. Okay, so you assuming you are the owner of the SME size company, not assuming. I think some of you here are actually the boss. You are the owner, right? So, and you have an employee between 5 to 30, and with the annual sales turnover up to 5 million a year, right? Okay, so now you have to allocate annual budget up to 50K for cybersecurity. Cybersecurity, yeah, like the notebook, all that is IT. IT is IT. Cybersecurity is cybersecurity. Okay, so how would you allocate your budget based on the category below, right? And you must ensure the risk. I believe you will have your own definition of a risk: high risk, medium risk, and low risk, right? So if high risk, you will have a 3 point, medium risk 2 point, and low risk 1 point, being defined at each category. Then after that, this is not a gamble, right? So every team you all will rotate to draw a track card, right? So the score will be based on the budget allocated at the category and multiplied by the risk factor. Okay, so these are the categories that I mentioned. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We break into 8 categories: endpoint, network, backup. So I know some of you are not the IT savvy, so I actually have the explanation over here. What is covered under the endpoint? Example like the notebook. Notebook, what you need to protect, antivirus, right? If let's say for network, you need a firewall, right? And let's say regarding a policy compliance, you probably need a security policy. You need to hire an external auditor. Employee training, right? And awareness. Just how I talked about the phishing, then you need to have your awareness will cover on this phishing, a basic cybersecurity training, and so on, right? So then the track, this will be you will draw the card. I will give you, I mean the 3 round, each team, you will draw a card. So, and the card will actually contain all the track over here, right? So the winner will be the one that score the highest point. Any question? Right? So this is the first part, right? You need to allocate the budget based on the 50,000. You can put whatever you like over here, right? Up to 50,000. Then the risk here, you need to ensure that the 1, 2, 3 lah, at least 1, 2, 3 at each category, right? Yeah. So is there any question? If not, then can we start now? Yeah. So you all have a 5 minute, right? You all just allocate the budget. Yeah. And you all also assign the risk here, like example, endpoint protection. You think is number 3. Number 3 is a high risk. Then you put 3. But before that, you all can just define your group name, assign a group name or your company name, right? And then also your company business nature. Secure. So now the first part, you all need to just fill in the budget, right? How much you want to put here, but the total up will be the 50,000. Then here the risk, you all just put 1 or 2, 3, 1, 2 or 3, right? Yeah. Okay. Endpoint means antivirus for all laptop, desktop, mobile, that's control. Over here, this is the explanation. If let's say you don't know what is the network security about, so network security is cover firewall, hardware and services, backup and recovery, right? It covers the cloud and local backup solution. Okay, good. So now imagine you are SME owner, SME owner. So your annual sales revenue is up to 5 million, right? So then 50,000 the budget you're allocated as cyber security, right? So just now you mentioned the cyber security very wide, right? So that's why you see there are many categories here. Then you have to put, I want to assign how much budget for this category, this category, this category. And what this category about is, you can see what it covers. And of course the risk, right? Your risk can be, the 3 is a high risk, 2 is a medium, 1 is a low risk, right? Wow. So 3 is a high risk, 2 is a medium, 1 is a low risk. So you need to, every category you need to have at least either 1 or 2 or 3. 5 to 30 SME. This is typical SME size.應該多3分鐘這樣子3 more minutes. Okay, we have one team already finished. How about the rest of the 2 teams? I give 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Policy and compliance. Okay, your risk. Grab, yeah. Alright. Risk. One, two, three. Risk. 3 is a high risk. 2 is a medium. 1 is a low risk.
Below 5,000, we take
I like you. I like you. Good. Okay, time's up. Okay, now I want you all raise up your hand and you all choose your team who is the leader, right? Your point. Okay, I count up to 3. Your point to select who is a leader. 1, 2, 3. Oh, very leader. Oh, sorry. This one. The side who? Okay, so we start with this group first. Maybe you just put up here. Okay, Chin Chin Property Sanya Berhad, Industry Property Developer.
Okay, so we come in Chin Chin, we are the relative from the Chin Chin.
Okay, so Mr. Penny, nice to meet you. Okay, wow, okay, wow, I saw your allocate your budget, wow, 10K for employee protection, right? So out of 50K or 3 category, you allocate 10K for employee, 10K for backup, and 10K for email, right? Why your employee need 10K compared to the rest? Because I see the rest just 2.5, 5K.
Right, you look at this way for cyber security.
Okay.
First of all, you need to protect your internet network, your data from outside to protect any hacker, any potential breach go to internet network. It's just your house. You have to protect internet first. So So it is important we have an endpoint protection connection on that. Of course, it comes with network security and the backup. And you once you lost the data, you need a backup. Just in case something happens to your data, then you still have a backup. So to us, like all the data, and sometimes we focus on the cybersecurity of everything, right? So as long as all these be well protected, then to us the rest of it should be real time because it becomes follow. No matter how you can put all the budget inside the policy or monitor, but all these things cannot be done. One is gone, then what's the point you have all this budget into this?
Oh, very good, huh? Wow, and then that's why you also assign the high risk on these three areas. Very, very good. Give a clap. Wow. Okay, you can take that. Now the next group, maybe this group, what is the natural business? Okay. My twin brother, Mr. Tony. Wow, Snickers. FMCG. Okay, FMCG. Okay.
Okay, so
hi, Mr. Tony, come.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay.
So we are from Snickers. Okay, it's a FMCG company. So as you know that in terms of the processes of the Snickers, everything, the operation is very important. That's why you can see the allocation on all these the processes for cybersecurity. We mean investment is at here. Okay, that's why you can see the endpoint protection, network security, backup recovery, email security. All this is whereby we already put a high priority here. That's why we also put more resources. Okay. And then the second thing why we thinking that the following by employee training awareness, policy and compliance is because a lot of things is human made as well. Okay, so even though you have a very good security, we have to make sure that our employee is actually well trained and also compliant to all the policy. Okay, then the less investment that we putting is for the monitoring and also the incident record.
Oh. Okay. Wow. So I noticed that you also categorize endpoint network security among the highest, I mean the high risk.
Yes, correct.
Same as your team.
Yeah.
Wow,
so high risk have to pay more money.
Okay, so that's why you have to allocate the budget at this area.
Correct.
So 50K enough.
Actually, the best way what we are thinking is we want to take this 50K, keep a consultant, ask him to settle everything.
Wow, good, huh? Good. Okay, good. Thanks. What is your group? What is your company name? Wow, luxury. Luxury.
Yeah, so we have 5 branch, then the most
5 branch.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So got discount. Okay.
So the most important we think is that make appointment and then the training so that it's not like the video you share just now is
Okay.
the stuff that click the things don't have the virus come inside So this one we put it is important also, and the policy compliance also very important. That's why we allocate big budget for the risk, very high risk things, and then for networking security and backup is medium risk, and then for us the low risk is the email cloud security, monitor and logging, and the incident response. So we put less budget on it.
Wow. I noticed among 3 groups, you allocate the highest of 12,000.
Yeah.
How many staff you have?
60.
60. Oh, okay. And also, very good. You allocate the 11,000.
Because we are doing training business, we need to be important.
I see. Okay. Well, endpoint protection, but you are doing the hay luxury hay wave. But so every your staff will have a laptop, or you're given a laptop.
Not every stuff like.
8 branches.
I'm
Oh,
3
8
new
branches.
already.
Okay.
I think the
Yeah.
staff have to go online, see what is the
Yes,
latest
yes.
fashion,
Yes.
before they design for the client.
And also, I mean, because you have 8 branches, right? Your branches need to communicate with the HQ. Yes. Good. Okay, very good. Thanks. Okay, I see you all are all very disciplined. If allocate 50K, all ngam. 50K, very good. Why? And then the risk I say, 3, 2, 1. But I see someone, it's okay because the rules must have at least 1. But you all can have more 3, right? Right. Okay. So now we go to the second part of this game. Okay, now I will give you the draw a card, right? Now we are this is not genting, genting. So depend on the luck, right? So who want to start first? Maybe start this group first, right? Just draw one. Okay. Just open. Okay, you. You know how to. No backup. Okay, next. Leader. Free Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay, third party breach. So no backup. No backup and recovery. Wow, not bad. 24K. So what is your card? Fake Wi-Fi. Fake Wi-Fi is under here. Network security. Also one only. Network security. 5K times 2. Yeah. 5K times 2. How are you? Wow, you are lucky. Okay, second round. Second round. So you all know how to calculate the score. Just take.
Take one. Who's lucky? Come.
Take a good one, David.
Wow. There is a winner already. This one high winner. Okay.
Always our low budget.
Wow, you are the leading already. Okay, last round. So we let the leader to choose first.
Okay.
Third party. So. You choose. Okay, so your total up the score. Sum up. Policy and Brian. Sure. Wow. Sure. Wow, good. Good. Wow, very. Okay, so here total out is how? 60. Here total out? 30. Okay. Now I announce the winner. So the winner will have the prize. Wow. So, okay. The winner, the highest score is from the, just now the luxury saloon, right? 99K. So the runner-up is from the FMCG stickers 60K. 60K. So, and the third from the Chin Chin property. So 30K. Okay, so the winner is, yeah, luxury. Come on. Winner got prize one. Yeah, team leader. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what is this game about? And just now, like you all take the track card, right? So it means that the track sometimes is, it can be happen that without plan, without you allocate the budget at that area, correct or not? Right? Right. So of course the trick here is, there are a few tricks here. Of course, the trick here, you can assign budget more than 50K. But then, as a business point of view, you say that, hey, I assign a 50K, more than 50K, that might not be big sense to me, right? Correct, right? So because usually the budget for cybersecurity is 1% of your annual sales revenue. So if your sales revenue is 5 million, so 1% is 50K. That is exclude your laptop or your Windows. That is IT budget. IT budget is IT budget, right? So if you talk about IT budget overall is it's around 6-7%, depends, right? So so I just saw in the first one, I see you all very disciplined. You all just you all just meet the 50K, right? Then come to the risk, right? Actually, you all can just put all the three. As long as you have a category in got 1 or 2, the rest you put 3. Then this also will ensure you to get the high score, right? Correct, right? So in the organization, or in what happens, sometimes we very hard to predict what kind of threat, right? Cybersecurity is not a end journey. It's not an end. It's a journey along the way. Like just now, Nina, you mentioned that why the bank still got all these breach, because it can be due to a lot of factors. One of the factor is, like just now I shared with Nina, is the ex-employee, right? They're probably not happy with their ex-company policy. They try to sabotage, right? So this kind of attack is very hard to prevent by the technology alone, right? So same thing, just how you can think about how much the budget I want to assign this, but end up the track, it might not fall under that category, right? This is very, it's a common actually, yeah. So yeah, the next I would like to cover this CIA, right? CIA actually is, we cover about the confidentiality, integrity, and availability, right? So you need to combine in the cybersecurity, it will consist of these 3, right? We form a CIA triad, right? Confidential is like, okay, like your HR, there are certain this policy, HR policy, or the employee information is actually confidential, right? And others from other department shouldn't allow to access to the HR the information. Same go to the sales, right? Sales, usually you have the CRM, right? You consist of all your customer data, and if you are, for those work as a back end, right? You work as an operation, and you shouldn't be able to access to the sales information, right? So this is the part of the confidential. It depends on your role. If your role is a HR, then you shouldn't access to the sales. And the other way around, your role is a sales and you shouldn't to access to the HR information. And integrity it means that the data must be complete, must be correct, right? So how do we verify that it's correct? Of course, from the technology point of view, right? We need to verify through this encryption or through the whether the logs, right, or the checksum. Errorability, we always talk about the errorability, right? So today, right, we sometimes or do you think that just want to ask you a question, what happened if you lost your phone? What happened if you lost your phone? Do you have a backup? Do you think about your backup? Right? Because nowadays, everyone, we are heavily rely on our smartphone because our smartphone can store whatever information, right? So availability is very important. That's why we in any organization, right? You sometimes there different organizations they have their own BCP, business continuity plan, and their DR plan, right? And then also every organization depend on which industry. They have their own framework or certain regulatory they need to comply, right? For if let's say from bank, they need to comply to PCI DSS, right? Or if let's say you are holding a lot of customer data, you might need to comply to PDPA. Otherwise, the customer might not trust you, right? Because they worry that how you handle their data, right? Okay, so the next is we talk about the risk, right? So risk is actually consists of threat, asset, and vulnerability. Okay, so we also measure about the impact and likelihood happen, right? Because some of the not all the risk it will happen. It can be it can be the low risk. We always associate the risk and the impact. So if high risk, high impact, then it will be somewhere here. So what is a high example of high risk, high impact? Example, COVID, right? So it's a high risk and it's a high impact, right? So and there is a possibility the low risk and low impact, right? So sometimes maybe the software patches is not up to date, okay? Then maybe it's in a certain extent it's a low risk, low impact, all right? And there is another scenario can be the low risk but high impact. The risk is low, but then the when it happens, there is high impact, right? Depends certain like if a data loss, right? Maybe it's low risk, but the high impact is you probably need to recover your data. Of course, depend on what kind of the data loss. And sometimes there's a high risk, but low impact. The risk is high, but the impact to organization maybe is very low, right? So if you're able to identify all these your risk and impact, then you will help you to allocate the budget accordingly, right? Just like just now the 50K, right? You need to think that you need to allocate the budget to the area that high risk and high impact, right? So that is depend on your business goal. The future landscape in digital safety, and right now we talk about the emerging areas like AI driven security. A lot of people right now talk about AI. They use the AI to do some the fake activity or scam activity. Example, there can someone is very well known, the YouTuber, but suddenly don't know how he do, right? He can use his voice and then turn to like to actually to say that he actually teach your people to investment, for example, right? That is why just now in early that very beginning we ice breaking, right? So you all handshake with each other, so at least you all know what he doing, right? What is his background, right? Suddenly, okay, let's say you know him is doing from chemist. Then suddenly he tell you that he come out a message one day or text you say that I'm doing IT. You need to buy this. Then this one can be someone can be like hacked by someone already, right? Okay, so after we talk about strategy, the next is the solution, right? The cyber defense solution. Yes, in cyber security can be very wide, right? That's why just now you play the game, you got endpoint. Endpoint, we talk about your antivirus on your laptop. But then when you have one organization, you have 50 people, then you need a network security. You need a firewall already, right? And then if let's say you host a lot of application, like this property, right? Great property. If you host a lot of application in-house, then you will need to have an application security. So it very much it depends your business. Like just now someone say that outsource to consultant, right? Or if let's say you outsource everything to consultant, right? Then of course your cost is the consultant, right? You need to pay him, right? But you need to also ensure he comply all your requirements as well, right? And I noticed also a lot of you are putting very low budget on the monitoring and response, right? Actually, monitoring and response also very important because of course, if nothing happen, people will not think this is important. But when things happen, then this is very important because from this will help you to trace back all the log. This will also help the investigation, right? So the best thing, I mean, in cybersecurity, is prevention. Rather than you implement this, implement that, there's no best tools in the world, in the market, right? So prevention rather than reaction. One of the example, like I think we have our friend do renovation, right? So renovation, no matter, I mean, if let's say you renovate your house very nice, right? Very nice or very advanced. But what if you do not have the prevention? You do not have this early detection, right? What happened? Just like recently this Putra Heights incident, right? So if let's say you don't have this early detection, then the worst scenario is you might die because when the fire burn, how you may not know. Probably at that time you are asleep, right? Without warning, without the early detection. So prevention is important, and in today's, right, I think the interaction between the people and people is getting lesser already. People heavily rely on those social media apps. That's why a lot of time we see a lot of keyboard warrior, right? They comment, right? Their WhatsApp, all use this technology to communicate each other. So from the cybersecurity, the zero trust principle means that we need to always verify. Don't assume. We need to always verify, and we need to assume that it's a data breach. We need to assume the worst thing happened. And then we need to assign based on least privilege. If you are doing the HR, you just only require to, you just only need the privilege to access HR function only. If you are doing the sales, then your privilege is on the sales, right? So this privilege is very important, right? So if the employee already left or transfer department, then you need to always to update your privilege. If your privilege already, you change from HR to sales, then your existing HR privilege should be terminated. This is the right practice, right? Yeah. So on the digital safety, right? We talk about, of course, one of the example here, the Apple MacBook, right? Is actually very consistent, right? Compare Windows. Okay, I'm not the MacBook supporter, but the comparison, the MacBook and Windows, MacBook is much more stable compared to the Windows. And Windows usually is prone to this vulnerability. Yeah. So is there any questions so far? Yeah. If no, then we go to the last module, the building a culture of cybersecurity, right? So everyone in the organization actually have their own responsibility in cybersecurity. So not everything is a management. This one is management. As an employee, as a working level, you also has a role to play, right? And of course, the awareness is part of it. But after awareness, you need to add on it, right? And awareness need to be continuously, right? Those days, right, we have probably someone have this kind of thought, right? We finish study until university, got a degree, okay, that's it. But now in any field, not just only cybersecurity, so that is not sufficient. You need to consistently or constantly upgrade your knowledge, right? Especially in technology, the technology like keep changing, keep evolving, right? And right now, right, the latest we talk about AI, right? And AI not just from one source, ChatGPT. You got another, right? The competitor, what DeepSeek, right? So okay, so we need to understand, of course, the basic, of course, the cybersecurity knowledge. Like just now we cover type of the fraud, right? Phishing and so on, right? And we also cover like just now how the cyber attack come into a picture, right? So why IT, why it is important for, I mean, as cyber threats are rising, right, and evolving rapidly. So everyone, not say you don't say that, oh, this is nothing to do with me. Even though you are just a normal employee also, so you also have a responsibility, right, in the cybersecurity. For example, like just now the video showed that just now the what email, click the IT updates, right? So when you receive this kind of the email, you all need to inform your IT department, because normally the IT department, they won't send out the email like that and ask you to update something, right? And continuous awareness. Okay, this one you all can actually go to look for this cyber safe untuk rakyat, right? This is our government initiative. So it's a self-learning, right? After you complete this the course, you get the certificate, right? So I did it on the last year. So what I try to say that our government actually also they play a role. Maybe some of you will think that, oh, why our government never do this, never do that, right? Yeah. As I say, everyone has a role to play. So our government also they have also to have a lot of this program. I mean, and it's a very general knowledge, and they also cover like how you want to educate your children, right? Right. For example, one of the example you can implement the parental control, because nowadays the children is they cannot run away the smartphone, right? So how we want to prevent it, right? One of the way we can through the parental control, right? To do some limit their usage. Okay. Yeah. So this is a quiz here. I want you to quickly to spot out actually what's wrong in this email. What's wrong in this email? Well, correct. Exactly. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. EXE is a software. Right. So the extension, right, over here. If let's say PDF is not PDF, here is not EXE. So when you click this, what happened? It's like just now I play the frame, right? So then after that, all your PDF suddenly you cannot open already, because the inject all this malicious code, right, and change your document type already. So yeah, how about this one? Yes. And usually IT not supposed to like send out this kind of email to ask you to run, right? Because this will actually is quite high risk, right? How about this one? Which of the following? The correct answer is A. Yeah, the EXCE. C also, yes, the DOCM. So although you all may not, I understand you're not in the IT industry, but for some file, you all know like PDF is .pdf. Microsoft Word is what? .doc, right? Excel file is what? At the back, SLS, right? This is very common. So that's why sometimes like PNG, of course, this one is for the picture, right? So you see here the .exe. Exe is very dangerous because it's something a program. So you click this, then you probably at the back it will run certain program that you may not aware. And then after that, probably there's nothing happen, but in fact the hacker already or the malware already inside your network, inside your environment already. And then from there, they do a scanning, they try to dig more information, then few months later, they only they take action and launch the attack. Right. So what is the action that you're going to take from over here? If let's say you are unsure about the legitimacy of an email with an attachment, what should you do first?
Report to IT.
Yes, not delete it immediately. Okay.
Forward to my good friend. E-report to my good friend.
Okay. So, of course, the correct one is B lah. But even myself, I'll tell you, sometimes I will just delete it immediately. Yeah. No, I mean, just like I shared the job scan. I received the email. Then after that, I just delete it. I do not want to store this, because if you store this, you don't know when it will be execute, right? So I delete it. But of course, the right approach should be report to your IT if, let's say, you are in the organization, or you report to the local authority. I mean, in Malaysia, actually there is a cyber security agency lah, right? Okay, so you are thanks for question. So your question is, you are asking for personal perspective, personal email, then you receive the spam, how to do it, right? What is the action? So the okay, so the right approach is to actually to report to the local authority. There's one it's similar like cyber police. There's NACSA, is our Malaysia cybersecurity agency, and there is a contact and the email address that you can actually report to. Yeah, if you need the detail there, I can actually share with you that after that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Am I answer your question? Right. So yeah, just like I mentioned that this is a lifelong learning lah. So not just cybersecurity, but in other field also, right? So, and in security, the principle is always this preparation. If this is not my area, not the area that I'm supposed to know, then you shouldn't know, right? You should know the area that you need to know. Yeah. And segregation the duty. If you are HR, then you are just on the HR. If you are sales, you're just on sales. You cannot HR, I sales, I operation. So this is not you are violate this segregation of duties, right? I will maybe also to have another activity. This one is an individual activities, right? So Mini will help to distribute this bingo. Everyone played bingo before. Take off this. So okay, this is individual. So you all have to find other participants, and then your interview. I mean, in past 1 week, whether you all do all this behavior or not. So for example, like let's say I come to Phoebe. I ask, hey, last week do you actually click any suspicious link or not?
No.
No. So then Phoebe didn't click the suspicious link. So then you put the Phoebe lah. So the faster that they complete the one, then it can be cross. I mean the straight, or it will be the vertical and horizontal, right? And then the middle, you notice that it's a blank. That will leave it to think what are the good behavior of the cybersecurity. Yeah. So you all can write it up. So the fastest to complete the horizon, or either horizontal or vertical, and you need to sharp the cyber secure, then you will be the winner. Yeah. Yeah. Can we have maybe 5 minutes? So you all can start now. Or before that, is there any question? Anyone who are not sure, unclear? One person, one. Yeah.
Also, let's say like, let's say she start one topic.
Yep.
Then after that, my turn.
No. You mean, okay, so you just, quickly to go around. Then you ask, example like use VPN. In past 1 week, do you use VPN to do any things or not? Maybe you use a VPN to connect to your server or to access your Maybank that your this application. Then you put the guy or who say this Ernie example. Then you put his name.
Or put his name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Can we have 5 minutes or can be less than 5 minutes if someone already complete? Yeah. Who has finished? Oh yeah. Who? Oiling. Who done? You done? You done? Whoa! We have a winner already. You done already. Second, you we are second already. Okay. Okay.
My name?
You are the. You all can keep. Sorry. You are keep. You all done here. This or not? Oh. But Lizzie share TV. Didn't we use password? Didn't use password Oiling. We have the winner, the Oiling. So everyone managed to get bingo, Good. You're done, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Good. Actually, one row is enough already. One, you swipe one, there is a bingo already. Just bingo already, right? It's either row. It's either
There are 12 participants, so I got all 12.
but you got
I got, oh, must be in a row.
in the row or in the column.
Oh, I see.
Either or you are cross.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll put Tony here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Done, right? So just how the fastest complete the bingo is actually oiling. So oiling, can I invite you to share what is your how come you can be so fast to complete? Can you share your strategy? How you, yeah.
I got my very good team member.
Okay.
My team member helped me to identify what they have been done so far. Then after that, I go and spot people that what I'm missing.
Okay.
And I get him to sign off for me.
Oh, but do you have a purpose strategy? Like you need to I vertical and to go for horizontal.
I just depends to my team member which column
Okay.
they feel that I'm effective.
I see. Good. Okay. Yeah. Give a clap to oiling. Okay. So then, okay. Want to check with you what you have learned in this bingo when you walk around, right? What is your mind? Yeah. Sorry?
What you encountered.
What?
The issues, the common issues that
Yep.
we all encounter
Okay.
during the week.
I see. So just now, when you walk around, right, you actually to get the right people, and then to fill out his name, whether he actually used VPN, for example, or whether he attended the awareness talk and so on, right? Okay.
Some
Yeah. Some cheated. Okay. So I think there's only one participant come to approach me, ask me to figure out. So when I look at this, I also need to think back. In the past 1 week, whether I practice this behavior or not. I also need to think about it, no, right? So I mean, just now Lynn asked me, then I'm the one to create this game, but when she come to me, then suddenly I have to think back also whether, right? So okay, so this exercise is all about the good behavior, right? So when just now the exercise is actually encourage you to think whether you really to apply this behavior or not, right? So of course, if whether it's cheated or what is, I leave it individual, right? So but the objective is when we think back, right, whether we follow this behavior. I mean, this is the objective of this game, right? So as a conclusion here, through this seminar, actually the message I want to share with you, want to bring out here is your first to aware, to know the track, to know type of the track, right? Type of the I mean the attack, right? How do you add on it, right? That is an action, of course. But after awareness, of course, you need to apply it, right? You need to know, of course, we talk cyber security, right? It is actually, to be honest, it's also depending on whether it's applied to you or not. I mean, whether the track is applied to you or not, right? If let's say your business, right? Maybe we have a friend here do renovation, right? Right. So if your business is totally you don't involve this digital, you don't use this technology, then of course you will not have the risk. But still, everyone using the e-wallet, right? right. So there are still, I mean, there is the risk that you might facing, right? The e-wallet probably how you transact with your customer, right? And for those, if let's say you are the business owner, right? So you have the 10 or 20 people, or you probably you want to scale up your I mean your organization, then you probably will need to connect with what is your business goal in short term, medium term, and long term, right? And the last, of course, is action, right? You need to act on it, or else then whatever you learn, whatever you know that you probably just awareness, you know that, but it will not much to help you to move on. Yeah. So again, the cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility here, right? Because someone misbehavior, it can be cause the whole thing turn out haywire, right? Any question? Is there any question? Right. Anything you want to clarify? Yeah. If no further question, then I mean that is actually my last slide already. Yeah. This is my last slide. I have some announcement here also. Right. I mean, I would like to thank the Alan Rao. Yeah. So Alan is I mean, is a very professional trainer. I saw some brochure there, right? I think are you going to distribute to coach? Oh, the coach. Yeah. So maybe later you all can, if you are interested, can just go to take a look on it. Yeah. So if there's no further question, then this is end of my training. Once again, thanks a lot attending my workshop. Yeah. Thì vì là một sự skip à. Sorry, before you all go back, I need your favor. Can you help me to fill out the feedback form? Because that is required by the, that is required for this training. Oh. 可以关了吧？就关了。